Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to EU4 and Uzbek. So, I'm currently at war with Chagatai. The plan will be to take more of this land around here to begin the string of events that will help me with China. China. I'm also considering just declaring war on Caradel. Once I've sieged down the occupied provinces, I'm sure that will be the new plan. Quite a few nations are currently procking their golden ages. I can work with that. So yeah, let's get everyone on the border of Caradel and declare that war. That might force Caradel into a white peace with Chagatai, we'll see. Or I'll just take their land. Right, declare war, go. Excellent stuff. And I'm now Tech 8 in admin. Excellent. I can get behind that. Meaning that I'm now at under half of my gov cap. I'm under half of my gov cap. Let that sink in. I'm an empire. I have the most dev in the world. And I'm at half of my gov cap. Yeah, I mean, taking out raising, I'd be about 1500 dev right now. No Ottomans, you're not having access. You don't need it, I'm not giving it to you. I mean, technically you need it to get through both sides of your nation, but I'm not allowing it. I'll also fight Ottomans at some point. Soon? Maybe? I still think my plan should ultimately be wipe out Ming soon, quite frankly. They're moving to Om. You know what? I want to rename this just slightly. I'm just going to rename it to Oh My God. Not a big change, but a change nonetheless. Can I... hold on. 11th of April. Nah, let's just head this way. It's going to be quicker. I know where you're going. Don't think I don't know. And besides, this way I can trap him easier. Or just like entirely. Hold on. I trap the 1k. So let's go from there to Ishim. Because then they'll be there. Yeah, this is why I need more of... this is why I need the Like a Dragon modifiers. It includes movement speed as a part of it all. Literally, Novgorod exists. Hey, hello. I'll be taking you on, and Yaroslav will exist, and Perm exist. So they were forced out probably by Poland. I'm going to eat all them up soon enough. That sounds like a great plan. And yes, Caradel did settle peace with Chagatai. Nice. The fort completed as I was about to bang the fort, so it saved me sword mana. I can get behind that. Okay. What's this about? No child can be Khan. Oh, because I didn't have the succession crisis because they didn't have enough points. My current guy is now greedy. That's fine. A little bit annoying that my really good rule have died though. Kind of wish they didn't. So, Jaunpur. Would they make me Jan rich? Not really. I'm just going to piece them out. Give me back a whole bunch of war score. Meanwhile, I'm going to split down and finish off Caradel. Then we can finish off Chagatai. All good things must come to an end, Mogulistan, aka Chagatai. 25 Gov Reform progress. I've kind of forgot about Gov Reform for a second. Let's keep it going. I do need Gov Reform. I'll take the cost of raising a couple provinces to keep that going. Even just as a level 1, that great project's really nice that I have. Odoyevin separatists. Let's just increase autonomy in Oka. And we're laughing. So I'll take everything you've got here. Would result in their annexation. Hold on. What are they to Guj then? Do they just own Guj as a vassal now? Vassal of Caradel. I would rather they didn't. I think the plan would be to cancel Guj as a vassal. Honestly speaking. And then I'll just take them on when I get to them. It would be a truce enforced vassalization, so I'd have to wait the 5 years or whatever. That's kind of what I want to do. Yeah, 139 plays 146. Arrest is still on the map, which is kind of nice. Vijayanagara have absolutely destroyed Bamanis, who is now just an OPM. Sometimes it's Bamanis that wins, sometimes it's Vijayanagara that wins. This time we see a yellow India. Such is the way of things. And wow, I'm kind of kicking back against my money loss. I'm losing basically none ducats a month. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm losing 3 ducats a month right now, but that's okay. It's practically nothing. So for now, let's take Mogul North Zungaria. What? Yarkanda independent? Really? Really, really? Amazing. I didn't even know that. Shame that they were listed as a non-co-belligerent, but it is what it is. We'll raise all the provinces, including the gold mine. Unification of Chagatai. Control over the northern Yarn. Opening the Dragon's Gate. I don't care about the Great Wall of China Great Project, honestly, but everything's open now. And we have the looting speed and available loot. Shame I didn't get this first before I looted all this. That would have been the clever thing to do. Again, let me reiterate, that would have been the clever thing to do. So now, Chagatai don't have a vassal for me to worry about. This is actually perfect. They don't have a vassal for me to worry about. Chagatai, I believe, are 100%able. No? So I can just eat up the rest of them. I love it when a plan comes together. I mean, we'll wait a couple of days. Then, thanks to the fact that I don't have to worry about eating up 2 people, I'll take this. Then the Guji separatists will give it back to Guj, which is going to be a Guj job. I should really do a campaign as Guj one day, just so I can say hello or hope you is Guj. Right. Excellent. Again, increase autonomy around here. Not a problem. Very much not a problem in my eyes. Then, while this is coring, let's... Do I stamp down the Timurids next? Or Ajam? And just wipe out Nagai? You know what? Why don't I take on Ajam? Wipe out Nagai. Oh, hold on. I do also have to contend with the fact that I'm fighting Caradel right now. We'll take everything -1. ask you to cancel Googe. I can't be bothered to wait right now. Put you back down to a OPM who Soggy Yogurt is probably going to eat. And I'm glad that Caradel didn't burn the provinces. Because then I can. I mean, the one province they took here, they didn't burn it. They might have burned this one, I don't know. But the one I just took, they hadn't. So, Nagai, time for you to finally meet your maker. And the name Uzbek can just... We're looking good. And yes, that was necessary. You're welcome. Right. Next rival. Ajahn? I want more power projection, please and thank you. Also note that I'm still 3rd on the Great Powers list due to the fact that I'm missing 2 institutions. Colonialism appeared in Lincolnshire, so there'll be a strong Canada floating around. The untrustworthy scum of Ming have sent an insult. How very dare they? It's alright, I'll be going back for them in a minute. So yeah, with I want the Conquest of Manchuria, so I can get the Tribe of State loyalty from raising. Plus I want the land anyway, but if I can just eat a whole bunch of Jiangzhou, that'd be great. I can also eat via Oirat. My truce with them is later on this year. But for now, this is taking priority. Let's eat some Persia. Because again, I do need all the Persia region. I need all of Khorasan. I need all of Persia. Let's have in fact, let's have a little re-reminder of what I need at the end. So I need all of Central Asia. I need the whole of the Pontic Steppe. Again, that's just in the hands of Genoa and my tributary right now. So we're fine. I need Nanjing and Canton. Then all of Persia and all of Khorasan. If I eat this quick enough, this could be a very quick Mongol Empire. Because Bukhara has no requirements, Great Yarn has no requirements. All Mongol, Khalkha and Oirat lands must be owned by Uzbek though. Yeah, I could actually form Mongol Empire before I could form Great Yarn with my current setup here. Humorously. But hey, we'll see what happens. Next. You. Tribal Conquest. Ooh, no, I'm not going to co-belligerate AQ. I'm just going to maybe eat some of their land. They're allied to the Ottomans. So I don't need to have the Ottomans also against me right now. More so for convenience's sake as opposed to anything else. AQ are 76%. I'm going to let them keep their alliance with the Ottomans, but I am going to take half their land this war, I think. Sounds like a sound plan. So anyway, let's just win some battles, get some units away, deter them, and then take some land. And yes, finish off Nagai, finally. And that was for admins, so that was actually kind of worth it. And thanks for the stab, I don't even have to stab up. Awesome. Let's summon a diet, and have Kazan the culture is Uzbek. 1 base tax. I kind of want tribe loyalty at the end of the day, so let's go for it. I've also got spare bird mana, but I haven't necessarily got spare money, so that's kind of useful. Gain a trade dispute versus Lithuania. Is the game saying I should fight Poland-Lithuania after this war? They're currently fighting Denmark. Are they going for the Stetina Succession War? What in the actual hell? What? Why? I mean, Denmark are going to get their teeth kicked in, right? They've had their teeth kicked in versus Poland a couple times, so it doesn't surprise me that that's going to happen again. Right, Nagai are down. I'll probably take AQ up to Sinkaifa. So I'll take Erzurum and Mush. Then I can annex Sinkaifa as well. I'm very truly stopping the Ottoman expansion. This is great. Quite honestly. So, another battle won. Are they trying to spy on me? Or I got discovered? No, they got discovered. Mine is still 100. My network. Oirat separatists, aren't you a stick in the mud? You fun sponge. Let's not forget I do also need the Russia region at some point. That's more for a mission though. That's not to form Mongol horde. Mongol Empire can be done with just like the Central Asia stuff, the Central Persia stuff and whatever. I need the rest of Russia for a very specific mission. So that's not too much of a worry. Yeah, the 20k can go on rebel stomping duties as normal. And will Nagai finally cede their final province to me? No, so you don't want peace, do you, Nagai? You claim you want peace, but you don't want peace. Or rather, you know what I want from peace, and you're not giving it to me. Relent, damn it. Oh yeah, I also need to go fight Perm, Nizhny Novgorod, and the like. Nizhny and Yaroslav are allied to each other, so that's an easy one. And Muscovy are guaranteeing Riga. Of all things to choose to do, that's a bit of an obscure one. If you ask me. More provinces caught up. Also, why have they not got their usual fort in Erzurum? They must have been hit by they must have had a few notches taken out of them to not have their usual level 3s in Diyarbakir and then also the level 2 in Erzurum. I readjusted what I was saying on the fly because I just realised, of course, with the level it would be a level 2 fort. Level 3 would only be via capital. Unless you're Korea and have the Tripitaka Koreana not in your capital, in which case you can have 2 level 3s. That's like the only exception, right? Nobody else can have 2 odd level forts. Rather obscurely. Right, let's go siege Sinkaifa first. Then I'll siege AQ. Just so that the fort's out of the way, put simply. Don't worry, Hormers, I see what you're doing. I don't care about what you're doing. Bye, Nagai. Nagai? More like Nabai. And you know what, just for the fun of it, let's just increase autonomy. And people of Kazakh. Getting Kazakh as an accepted culture. Then into Iran. Fine. Gain 50 government progress from it. Ooh. That's fine, I'll be taking on the Timurids after Ajam as well. We'll solidify the regions. Ajam is R 367%. Timurids are 260%, but bear in mind they're down here as well. They're all the little guys. I could truce break on, say, Ajam and the Timurids to take all the land really quickly, but that's a consideration for later. I've also got to take Baluchistan, because that's part of the Persia/Khorasan regions as well. Right? Yeah, it's part of Khorasan. And they've got a little bit of land in Hindustan, but I'm sure I can take that too. I'm not going to discriminate. Because to discriminate only generates hate. And when you hate, you're bound to get irate. So yeah, I'm actually in line with my admin tech at the moment, funnily enough. Oirat will not be, I'll not get independence for them provinces for Oirat, but I will be taking them on soon. Orachoni, Corchin and Soggy Yogurt. Okay. I'll have a look at the time to see what would be worth me co-belligerating. And as I correctly predicted, the Googe land went to Googe, and Soggy Yogurt are about to annex Karadel. Good stuff. I like it when a plan comes together. Ladakh are only allied to Delhi, so at some point I need to fight a war where Delhi are the main proponent, and then just like co-belligerate Ladakh. Take the excess land, start moving into India as well. It is 1507 now. I need to continue to push forward. Such is the way of things. I'm just going to get rid of the Ming separatists. I want my 20k here to come and help with the Ajam sieges. And then the follow-up Timurid war. So all is as it must be. I do actually have ticking war score in this war, but I'm sure I want more war score from battles for the fun of it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all contributing to keep my army tradition high as well. Can't say any fairer than that. Plus, I want this 20k down here to deter all of these guys. They're pushing a bit too far out. They're getting too big for their britches, put simply. Right, we've won Sinkaifa. That stops zone of control via Mush, onto Mush, so I can take Mush at my leisure. And we'll quickly take out Diyarbakir. Maybe, just maybe, I'll assault this time. You know what, let's mix things up. Sinkaifa has occupied a province. Oh no. That's a crying shame, Sinkaifa. How dare you do that? We haven't won yet because the game hasn't auto-paused. Come on. You can do this, I believe in you. There you go. Diyarbakir has been sieged. I'll need to see what I can grab from AQ. I'm thinking just like this, honestly. It's not everything, but it pushes more land away from the Ottomans. Gives me a more solid border with them as well. Allow me to get in this way quicker. And I still have a land border via Mush for Sinkaifa. And look at that, my aggressive expansion with QQ is 17. Really, nobody wants to be in a coalition against me. It's kind of marvellous. Then what would my tier 4 be? I'm still thinking subtize strategies. Make my cannons cheaper and give me leader siege. Combine that with either offensive for the siege ability or with nobility for the additional leader siege on top of that. We're laughing. Then every leader would have minimum two siege if I went for nobility, which is rather impressive. Okay, you're not quite compelled to leave yet, are you? Let's do a little more to influence that. And I'm going to ignore Hormuz, honestly. I'm going to ignore Muz. And this started in 1506, so we've still got a few more years. Another perk of putting yourself at 2-3 times speed, and keeping an eye on the time, is that wars go a lot quicker than you realise. A lot slower than you realise. So you got a lot more time with them. Like, I thought to myself, oh no, I declared this war 3 years ago, I need to get a step on. But no. I only declared it a year and a half ago or so. Give me lots of excess time to not worry about call for pizza from being over 60%. AQ are doing what they can, but what they can is not very good enough. Once this is all sieged, they'll want peace. Yeah, minus 85. Let's go full money. Thanks for the provinces. Then the plan will be to annex Sinkifer as well. Inevitably. But let's raise and raise. Raise the land and raise autonomy. Excellent. AQ can now be annexed in on the next war I do versus the Ottomans if needs be. Or, seeing as they're still allied with the Jan, if I decide to go the truce break route. That will help. But again, that's a we will see kind of situation. And now the Kurdish company is available for employment. Fine by me. Again, I'm still going to keep this unit over this way, I think. The bigger army can siege. And Sinkifer will almost be annexed. That'll be another tag off the map. Meanwhile, let's just gain mercantilism at the cost of bird manor. Bird manor is not very helpful. It's not very helpful. You get what I mean. The plan will be to take dip ideas. If I'm feeling whimsical some way through, I might take like trade or maritime, but honestly it's not necessary. And that was a stupid autonomy press button on Shekti there. That's fine. It is what it is. I made my bed, now I lie in it. As the expression goes. Let's call the others. Why did I not hit core all there? I don't know. Yes, I need to target the Sinkifer units so that they accept annexation. I think I'm going to stop having Theodoro as a tributary soon. Let's maybe clean up the Pontic steppe while I'm in the area. Go like Ajam, Timurids, Genoa, Theodoro. So you know what, Theodoro, you have been great. But let's demand additional tribute. A whole bunch. Then cancel tributary. I didn't need you anyway. Of course, the asking for additional stuff was because I was going to get rid of them anyway. May as well make benefit while I can. Also, I could have just kept asking them for additional thingies all the way throughout, but I didn't think about it. But that's okay. Oh, you're going into Circassia. Lock in. I'll take you out. And everything will be fine and dandy. Let's say stop them. I should have really said no, it's too expensive, because my money isn't from tax and trade, it's from raising. Oh well. Que sera, sera. Bang some forts. And Sinkifer will now accept peace. Thanks for the province. Thanks for being involved. You're gone. Accepted. And we'll remove your fort because that's expensive. I mean, it's not expensive, but it's expenses, I suppose. Either or both. So now I want to deter them from going this way. Then I want to go for some battles. Reduce their enthusiasm, control a couple of their forts, get a nice chunky peace deal that takes off a lot of this land from Khorasan region. Also, how much aggressive expansion has Ming got with me? 133, and I truce broke against them. Wow. That's nothing. I mean, sure, the cap's 1,000, So it's a tenth to the aggressive expansion cap. But still, it's nothing. Really. How is Renaissance coming along? 5.2%. See, it's getting up there. It's increasing as a number. So that's the best I can ask for. I also wonder if these guys have Renaissance. They do. So that'll increase my proportion. I like it. Also, still no Protestant Reformation. Damn. Kind of crazy. Yeah, Poland are going to win the Stetina war union thing. The War for Stetina Union, or whatever the CB for it is called again. Whatever the title of the war is. Stetina Succession War. That's it. They're called Succession Wars, stupid. Apologies. I'm not used to doing too many of them. That's just information that just slipped out of my head. I'm usually quite unlucky whenever I go for Royal Marriage PU games. Every now and then I get like a like nation as a PU, and it's normally like an OPM Oldenburg or something equivalent. I'm not trying to woe is me, that is literally how it goes. It's just the zero sum of all the results I get. So, can I get to Illy in time? We'll find out next episode. For now, we'll end things here, and we'll continue the race next time. So, thank you for watching. Catch you soon.